Okay, so once again, we are going to rewrite expressions using the distributive property. This time we're going to provide evidence. So in this problem, we have 4 positive times a positive is a positive. 4 times x is 4x. If you need to see the 1, you can write the 1. A positive times a positive is a positive. 4 times 2 is 8. So remember, the whole point of doing this is to rewrite expressions. Make them look different, because this will be useful later. So the expressions 4 times x plus 2 and 4x plus 8. Remember, this is our first expression. This is our second expression. Are equivalent. They just look different. So let's prove that. Let's make x equal to 3. I don't know why I like 3 so much. 4 times, I'm going to go ahead and put in parentheses to show that it was the x. Actually, what I'll do is I will go ahead and write the x first. So 4, it's going to look kind of weird with this double parenthesis. But, and not that I don't know, you'll see it sometimes, but I just want you to, well, I'm basically showing it to you just so, in case you ever see it, you're not so confused. So this is really just 4 times 3 plus 2. Remember, we have PEMDAS, order of operations. And everything in parentheses is right here. So we can still do 3 plus 2, which is 5, times 4, and we get 20. Okay, so this other expression should be equivalent. 4x plus 8 is really 4 times 3 plus 8. 4 times 3, because remember, multiplication comes before addition. 12 plus 8 is 20. So both of these are equivalent to each other. At least we showed some sort of evidence. Let's do it again. This expression says 3x times x minus 5. A positive times a positive is a positive. 3 times 1 is 3. X times x is x squared. We're good with that one. A positive times a negative is a negative. 3 times 5 is 15. X times no more x's is just x. So the expressions 3x times x minus 5 and 3x squared minus 15x are equivalent. They just look different. So I'm going to make x equals, I don't know, 4 this time. So we have 3x squared. Well, I'm going to do the first one. 3x times x minus 5 should be equivalent, I'm going to show this the other way, to 3x squared minus 15x. And I'm going to substitute in a 4 for x. Okay. Equals 3 times 4 squared minus 15 times 4. So remember order of operations. Let's do inside of parentheses first, right here. 3 times 4 times 4 minus 5 is negative 1. Should equal 3 times 4 squared minus 15 times 4. Alright, so I should do exponents next. 3 times 4 times negative 1 should give me 3 times. Remember, this is the exponent I need to do. 4 times 4 is 16 minus 15 times 4. All right, so I'm just gonna do all the multiplication I can. Like this one's in a row. So 3 times 4 is 12 times negative 1 is negative 12. Let me keep that right there. 3, a positive times a positive is a positive. 3 times 16 is 48. A negative times a positive is a negative. 15 times 4 is 60. And 48 minus 60 is in fact negative 12. Awesome. One more. So we have negative y times negative 3y minus 4. I'm going to write a 1 just to help out. A negative times a negative is a positive. 1 times 3 is 3. Y times y is y squared. This next one, negative times a negative is a positive. 1 times 4 is 4. Y times no y's is y. Okay, so y'all know this part, so let's just prove it. So x equals, let's make it 5, or y equals 5. That is my mistake. Y equals 5. I'm just going to substitute it in. 3 times 5 squared. Oh, here I go again. I'm writing the second one first. Doesn't matter. We'll do it. Plus 4 times 5. That should be the same as the original, which would be negative 1 times 5 times negative 3 times 5 minus 4. Looking weird, but it shouldn't be too crazy. Everything in parentheses over here. So a negative times a positive is a negative 15 minus 4. That should be equivalent to 3 times 5 squared plus 4 times 5. We're not done with parentheses. So negative 1 times 5 times negative 19. Right here I may as well, since I'm done with parentheses, I may as well do this exponent. 5 squared is 25. Now since I'm going to do multiplication left to right, I'm just basically going to do it everywhere that I can. Positive times positive is a positive. Positive times positive is a positive. Ooh, this is a string of multiplication, so I can just do it all together. I'll take my time though. Negative times a positive is a negative 5. And 75 plus 20 is in fact 90. And a negative times a negative is a positive. 5 times 19 is actually... Ooh, I was thinking something's wrong. 75 plus 20 is 95. And a negative times a negative is a positive. 5 times 19 is 95. And we can show proof just doing it separately. I just wanted to show you this way this time. Thank you.